Good morning, Kristy. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Suzuki Swift. In white and colour, done about 40,000 Ks on it in auto. So before I go into the video, I just want to show you a little bit more about the dealership here as well too. So the dealership here is actually made up of two pre-owned vehicles dealerships. We have one here on 77 Mulgrave Road and the other one on 235 Mulgrave Road. That's about 1.5 kilometres south of Cairns on the left hand side. Also next to that is our new car showroom floor as well too, Toyota and Lexus, and behind that is our parts and service department. So just want to go through the vehicles itself, just let you know that I'm not too sure if you've been in Cairns itself. We're actually in the heart of Cairns. The city is about 1.5 kilometres away from us. As you know, that we've been around here for the last 40 plus years as well too. Pacific Title is made up, like I said, we hold up about 160 to 220 cars at all times. As you can see in the background there as well too, Kristy, is actually our showroom. So that's a 2-story showroom. We just don't hold our normal Suzukis, as you know, our Toyota brands that we're basically big on. We have Hyundais, Hondas itself, also Fords, Holdens, Mitsubishis, Navaras and Nissans as well too. So what I would like to do right now is just get back straight into the Suzuki Swift 19 plate that you're looking at with us. So before I go into the video, I want to make sure if there's any imperfections on the vehicle, I want to point them out to you. If there's any dents, scratches or chips in the windscreen. Also, if there's any gutter rash on the rims, I would like to point them out to you as well too. So let's get straight into it. So just looking at the front bar itself. Front bar is in really, really good condition. As you can see, I'm just going to go around the front bar of it. Fantastic. Just going to go up onto the bonnet, just make sure there is no bad imperfections in the paint. As you can see, there's a little bit of a mark on that one there, but we could be able to sort that out for you, not a drama whatsoever. Another little mark here as well too, but that's just a little bit of stone chip, but we can sort that out for you. Up onto the windscreen. Fantastic, there's no chips in the windscreen. Okay, just making my way down on the left side of the vehicle. Before I do that, just want to get a nice angle on that paint. Just make sure there's no ripples in the paint as well too. So fantastic, that looks really good. Awesome. That paint's in really, really good condition. Before I go away onto the front rear bar, I just want to make myself go up onto the roof of the vehicle. Just make sure there's no bad imperfections or any hail damage on the roof. Fantastic, Kristy, that looks really, really good. Just making my way down onto the revision mirror. Just make sure there is no markings on that side for you. Okay, I'm just going to go into the left side of the door. That's the passenger door, just going down onto the trim. Make sure there's no markings on the trim, and then down onto the kick panel, because you normally do get in the vehicle and there is always marking on that side. Up onto the dash. Fantastic. Over on the driver's side seat, down on the passenger seat. But we'll get through those logbooks for you as well too. You were asking about, so it actually says the 10th month 19, so October. Fantastic. Just on the back rear door now on the passenger side, down on the kick panel, up onto the back seat of the front seats, and then basically down onto the back seats itself. So those seats look really, really good condition. Okay, so just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle now. Just going to look around the wheel arch. Just make sure there is no damages underneath there, and also look at the tyres. There's plenty of treads on those tyres. Around the rims as well, there is a little marking on this one here, as you can see. I'm not going to shy away from that. I'm basically going to show you everything. Around the back wheel arch, fantastic. Those tyres are really good. around the rim. So that rim on the back white tyre is actually pretty good. Okay, looking at the rear bar right now. Normally you do get a little bit of a luggage damages on the rear bar, but this one looks pretty good. There's a little marking there, so we can do a brush touch on that for you as well. Fantastic. And just underneath there, just on that number plate, they do have a little reverse camera. You really can't see it, but it's just actually right there. Fantastic. Just inside now, lifting that powerful shelf up. Fantastic. Okay, so looking down the vehicle now to the front of the vehicle, just checking out that paint. All right, Kristy, so just making my way down to the front of the vehicle now. Awesome. That paint's in really, really good condition, as you can see. On the front bar, I didn't actually notice that it actually has fog lights as well too. So that's a pretty good thing. Before I go away from that, just looking underneath the wheel arch of the front, driver's side around the rim. Then on the back tyre. Fantastic, that rims look good. So it's only just the one rim I can see on the passenger side. Just looking at the door trim down on the kick panel, up onto the back seat. Okay, just about to open up the driver's side now. Just looking at that trim. Just on here, there is a couple little markings around there, but it is a used vehicle. So it's only got 40,000 Ks. It's on the kick panel. There is a little bit of wear and tear. Like I said, when you're getting in and out the vehicle, you do gonna get that little bit of wear and tear on that side. All right, so I'm just about to jump into the vehicle right now. I'm just gonna put the key in. All right, Kristy, just gonna start it up. Fantastic, so that starts up nice and beautiful. All right, so as you can see on the odometer reading, it says 40,470 on the clock. All right, so just before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to make sure I go around it just to see what condition that steering wheel is in. Fantastic, so you can see that they've got volume controls, you've got your Bluetooth down here and your voice recognition, and then on the right side of the steering wheel it does actually have cruise control as well too, so that's a pretty good thing if you are doing some traveling. Having looked up under the dash right now, just going through the dash, it's got that nice colour effect, so it's got that white through the black over, and then having a look at that audio sound system. So it's all touchscreen, as you would probably know that. Basically you can go through that and mark all that as well too. To go back into sat nav, you've got sat navigation system, so that's pretty good and handy to have. And also that you have got your reverse camera. Perfect. All right, so that's the audio sound system. You got your air conditioning. Underneath that there is actually your USB and AUX plug. And then you've got your 12-volt system, so charging up your accessories like your phone. In front of that, you've got your cup holders as well too. It's fantastic to have. And then just looking down the center console part, and then another little rear cup holder in the back center console. Okay, just looking over here now on your owner's manual book, you've got your service book here as well too. So like I said, every 12 months or 15,000 Ks. All right, so I'm just going to go through the service book right now with you. So it's done its first service, as you can see there, 16,222, and then the next one's been done at 31,000 and 23,000 Ks, and the next one's not due until about 46,000 Ks. So like I say, it's got another 6,000 Ks before it's due servicing on it. Fantastic. All right, so I'm just about to go into the engine bay right now. Kristy, give you a look underneath the motor. Perfect. I know it's an engine, but I definitely got to go through and show you that anyway. So it's actually pretty clean and tidy, as you can see. Alright Kristy, that has actually come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Thank you. Talk to you soon.